も。
どうも、お疲れ様です。よいしょ。ちょっとね、仕事がちょっとね、ようやくちょっとだけ一区切りついたんで、ちょっと声が出てねえな。ちょっと待ってください。まあそうなんで、ちょっと息抜きにゲーム配信でもしようかなと思ったんですけど、本当は仕事終わった後
インフルエンザ流行してるから気をつけて。
もうそんな季節か。そうですね、まあ、家からあんま出てないんで、でもね、やっぱこう季節の変わり目、結構体調崩し気味なんで、ちょっと気をつけなきゃいけないですね。いやいやいや、にしてももう、全然こうずーっと仕事だけしてたらいつまにかもうツイッターも全然更新しないままもう1週間2週間とか過ぎてましたね。さてまあそれはいいんですが今日はこの、トルバーブルックっていうちょっとゲームをやろうと思うんですけどあんまりねこうどういうゲームかって実はあんまり情報入れずにちょっとやるんで、もう完全に初見プレイみたいな感じになりますけど、タイトル、ここからでいいのか。いや、ちょっと、一応ね、ダウンロードしたときに軽く起動だけしたんですけど、ほぼ触ってないんで。これ画面暗いかな、どうなんだろう。
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here.
これも
We'll be back on the road in no time.
ちょっと前に開始されてたんですけ
Stranded
ど、
in the middle of
日本語に対
nowhere.
応してなかったんで、ちょっとやっ
ホ
てなかったんですけど、
ラーですか？
いや、
ハロウィン、
ホラーじゃないですね。
ストーリーゲー。
多分。まあ、いや、なんかね、SF らしいんですけど、なんかその Steam の紹介ページ見る限り、見る限りでは。
Out of gas. And the engine is overheated. No juice.
まあ、このゲームの特徴としては、この背景がこれ全部手作りのジオラマらしいんですよね。これ星も見れるのか。
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
昔ルミノシティっていうゲームを配信で、まあ、うちの配信でやったことがあるんですけど、それに似てるのかな、感じ的に。キャラクターは多分 3D だと思うんですけ
Tiny
ど。
rock gas station. A beacon in the dark.
とにかくこのガソリンスタンドでまず何かをしなきゃいけないわけだな。
If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere,
一人語
this
りが多
sure
い。
could make a nice place for a picnic.
とりあえずちょっとここに行ってみるか。
元スクエニ創業者の人がジオラマで iPhone 用ゲーム作るのを Apple が紹介していたような。
あれでしょ、なんだっけ、タイトルと忘れちゃった。名前も出てこねえ、もうダメだな。坂口さんね。坂口さんがテラウォーズだかなんだか、そういうやつでしたね。誰かいる？
Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas.
まあでも実はね、ルミノシティとかもう前からあるっていうね、そういうジオラマ系のやつ。
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window
完
panes.
璧な建物は完璧なガラスなんだ。
Locked. Of course.
税務署ですこれ関係あるのかな、この選択肢。
Meals on wheels. Your order is waiting.
針ついてないんだよな、なんか。なんかあるね。
Somebody forgot their toolbox.
これで自分で修理するとか、そういうつうか別に壊れてるわけじゃなくてガソリン入れてるだけなんだよね。細かくカメラ動くね。
This loot box contains only some rusty
セルフサー
pliers.
ビスじゃないのか、ここ。ペンチ。どう使うんだ、これ。
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
これがアイスクリームか。
At least the cold chain is unbroken.
くちゃくちゃ。
I wish. It's frozen shut.
あ、なるほど。修理するのか。ちょっと
It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face.
直せないのか。
Those pliers won't help me with that.
このペンチでここか。
How should I open the door with these rusty pliers?
そういうことじゃないのか。ペンチをどこで使うのかだよな。ペンチ関係ないのかな。割れないね。
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes.
しょっぱなから何をしていいやら。
Locked. Of course.
もしかして横行けたりするのかな。タイヤ。
My tires should still last a couple of miles.
なんか他にクリックできるとこあんのか。
If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place.
星座はもう関係ないよな。
Some of these
ペンチ
tiny rock gas stations
ペンチをどこで使うのか
out of gas and the engine. Not a chance. I need to find some gas and engine coolant first. Those pliers. It's just one. No juice.
電気が通ってないんだよな。ここは電気ついてるけどね。じゃあもうここに入る方法を探すしかないのか。勝手に入るのか。それともこれ横に移動できるのか。税務署で
Tax investigation. Open the door.
誰もいないんだよな、明らかに。で、扉開けても無駄だから。
How should I open?
ペンチって開けるわけじゃないのか。でももうクリックできるとこないよ、そんなに。あ、落ち。あ、これ一応クリックしたとこに歩きはするんだ。あ、走る。ちゃんと。でも他ないよね。これ画面動かないもんね、これ以上。タイヤは違うもんね。あ、パイプあるよ。ちょっと待って、飛ばしちゃった。
Does it ever rain here anyway?
あ
No way. A hidden replacement key. That was.
鍵こんなとこにあったわ。勝手に入って大丈夫だ。
It fits. That was almost too easy.
あ、そっか、雨降らないから入れてても大丈夫なのか。よくわかんないけど。暗いな。
It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands.
とりあえず電気をつけないと。どこだ電気は。なんかクリックできるとこが。あ、これなんだ。
There's something funny about that picture.
それ写真なのか。電気はどこクリックできるとこがないな。どっかある？これしかない。反応するの。あ、 撮るのか。この絵の下になんかブレーカーがあったりする
Oops. A hidden switch.
の。なんだそれ。
This must be the main fuse.
どういう作りなんだ。で、冷却剤とか言ってたね。これかな。
Looks dusty. Looks dusty.
いやいやいや。
Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their
これどこなん
destination.
だ。どこって言ってたっけ。
All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out
Deutsch?
here anyways.
ドイツじゃないのか。ドイツから来たってことなのか。
It's a picture of a buffalo. The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of what I wouldn't give to be there.
特に何もなさそうだな。この辺はクリックできるのか。いける。
This thing wouldn't take me far out here.
船車の写真なんだけどね。あとどっか行けるかな。これか。何これ。ジュークボックスか。
Again that ghastly tune.
音が何も取れないのか結局。
Looks 20% bun.
ちょっと不安になる。止めたいね、この音楽。何もないぞ、しかし。
All I have left are
ここ開けられないのか。あとクリックできそうなとこ。あ、電気つけりゃもういいのかな。これでガソリン入れられるか。
extra large, no refill.
取れるの。じゃあ外出るか。まだよいしょ。
Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine.
そうか。まだ冷却剤がいるのか。でもなかったけどな。さっきのカップはアイスで冷やすか。
I wish. It's frozen shut.
さっきのなんかカップ持ってたけど使えないのか。どっかここで使うのか。冷却剤
Looks dusty.
こりだらけとしか言わないんだよな。どこに冷却剤あるの。
Looks dusty. Looks du- Looks du- Looks
関係ないか。ここクリックできないし。
electrical cables. Zip.
え、大丈夫か。壊れてない。あとペンチもまだ使ってないよ。そういえばどっかで使うのか。あ、なんか
Coffee.
それか。
Cherry pie.
しょっぱなからわかんないぞ。また絵の裏になんかあるとかあるのかな。
It's a picture of the land.
外出るか。
If it wasn't the legion, then this if it was the land that this Dad used to say. My tires should.
ここはもうクリックできないのか。普通に修理する。
Those pliers won't help me.
そうなんだよな。冷却剤が必要なんだよ。
Not until I have found a way to cool.
そのまま放置しときゃいいじゃねえかっていう。
And the engine is still way too hot.
ここでえ
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need.
どこからついて、下のこの水か。わかるか。それ冷却剤ちゃうやろ。
There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
これいけるのか。
Good to go. But which way?
地図
If I only had a clue where I am.
ってことは、なんか地図みたいなものがあれば。それっぽいのって、
All I have left are a few doors.
これメニューか。
This is the end.
ポストカード取るっていうのがあるね。
This one shows a map of the area.
地図
I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track.
これでいいのか。まあまだもう何も始まってないぞ。
Done. Finally, we can make off again. Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
作ってんだもんな。すげえな。さすがにこの滝みたいなやつは CG かな。でもなんかどうやってなんかメイキングとかみたいな。車は 3D だろうけど。曲がれんのかそこ。だいぶ そっか、さっきはまだタイトルだったのか。こっからプロローグがようやくまあ何も始まってないもんね、お話的に。ただ足止め食らった姉ちゃんのドイツ1967
You sure this is the right place? When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already.
音声で記録してんのか。
The next city is like a... Ah, yes. That's where I am. The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world.
ドイツとは書いてあったけど、ドイツのどの辺なのか。
Brr. Looks cold. Its heydays are over. Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed. I wonder what that is.
移動の仕方すごいな。
初見です、キャーシワさん。
あ、どうもでーす。のなめさんかなわかんない。
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trüberbrook, a tranquil little town.
ここがトルバーブ
Seems
ル
a
ック
bit
な
run
んだ。
down.
なるほど。
I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already.
あ、トルバーブルックというタイトルですからね。この街。
なぜバレる？
いや、まあわかりますよ。そのコメントする人はそんないないですからね。
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. That is one strange-looking cat.
キツネじゃねえのかこれ。
That's probably the town's landmark.
キツネじゃねえか。
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Harthocker,
死んだ。
Tote Oma. The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
誰もおらんな、しかし。んレック撮影すんのか。あれか、さっきのボイスレコーダーみたいなやつか。
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western
こ
and
れ映
noir.
画、映画館なのこの建物。ちっちゃ。こっち行く前に先にこっち見てみるか。ちょっと待って。
This must be the
延
place.
長しとこう。
30分延長しました。
ちょっと見逃し
This must be the place.
この花。まだ何も話が始まってないからね。現状。
Small ads, postings, Now, they're holding a town fair. Exciting.
これ一回クリックしちゃうと対象が変わってしまうんだ。
Evening.
あ、人いた。あ、さっきの姉ちゃんや。え、これさっきのバイク乗ってた姉ちゃんだよな。
Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so.
これ結構影の感じとかすごいな。
Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
うわ、ちょっと待って、これ全部一個ずつ見れんのこれ。多いよ。
Look at all these beautiful people.
和骨です。
あ、グレースさんどうも。第2回プレッツェル大食い大会準優勝。
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
これ全部あんのか。まあ一応見るか。これか、でもなんか後々関係してくるのかな、この辺は。関係してくるかもな。まあでも今これを覚えるのは無理なので、一応なんかざっと見るだけ見て。これで全部か。これなんだこれ。
They don't seem to have many bookings.
あ、部屋
All
の
the
鍵
keys
か。
are still there. Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside.
これ釣り竿か。
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there.
もう一回鳴らしてみよ
Hello? I'm not going to give up.
う。あ、いた。おれ。
Good afternoon.
Kizuke.
How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for
見
me.
りゃわかるだろう。どっか出てきた。
You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
どういうこと？
What was the name again?
え、どれだっけ？タンハウザーでいいんじゃねえな。関係あるのかこの選択肢。
Name's Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, Tannhauser, Elevenhauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
ある意味で。
In a broader sense,
ちょっと待
yes.
って。
Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse.
S リーグの一応。
You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Trüberbrook is a bit noisier than
あ、これ
usual
放送
around
中は
these
移動で
days.
きないのか、もしかして。
But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Trüberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
真っ暗闇の夜。
What? Did that guy just disappear with my paper?
急に話が飛躍した。
Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down.
なんか足跡みたいなの残ってるけど。
What is this? Some kind of goo.
見えてんだね。
What a mess.
ボイスレコーダーか。
そうそう、なんかボイスレコーダーでなんか記録してるみた
I
いです。
don't want to mess up the crime scene.
犯罪現場を荒らしたくない。まあね、警察来た時面倒ですから。
At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet. I don't want to go back to bed. I'm on a mission. It seems rather...
OK
I better not. It'll start
雨降
raining.
ってんのか。この部屋でやれることあんまないかな。
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster.
これネッシーの
Must be a local myth.
ネッシーじゃないのこの絵は。
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
死体言うなし。こんなもんかここは。またこっちか。あ、
にっこり。
あ、メンドさんどうも。
Where did he go?
扉が主張してるけど、ここは何か他に調べるとこあんのか。まあいいや、扉行くか。
The traces lead out.
そんなこと分かっとる。
Darkest night.
雨降ってたん
In
じ
the
ゃなか
pale
ったか。
starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
まあ足跡をたどってとりあえず行けばいいのか
A trail of goo.
な。
The
ねえ、
thief must have left it behind. The trail leads further uptown.
じゃあこっちか。あれ、行けないぞ。違うとこに行かなきゃいかんのか。あ、誰
Hey
かいる
there. Taking a little night stroll?
あ、さっきの女性か。
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here. But if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me.
どう考えてもこの女性知ってんじゃねえのなんか。なんか外から聞こえるわ。
This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
今年の
I
生
wonder
贄
who
は
on
この
earth
人
would
か。
steal a paper on quantum
Genie.
physics. Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
This guy wasn't really a ghost. Or was he?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist.
人類
In
学
fact,
者。
those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me?
エクソシスト。どの選択肢も微妙だな。
Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
翻訳が出た。
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
たまになんか変な日本語になってる。あ、チャプター1。
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
何をしようって。
High voltage.
これを直すのか。ちょっと戻らないで。あー
Are you
今
okay?
のこと
You
こ
have
そ
brain damage?
ボイスレコーダーに録音すべきでは。
確かにね。死ぬわ。
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
まあ多分このボイスレコーダーもなんか意味があるのかね。
I wonder what that is. Locked. You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine. The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the
景色
wind,
全体を選んでた。
I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore and across the mountains. Hello? Anybody there? What was that? Judging by the smell,
お、段ボールが取れた。
this old generator is running at maximum strength. ここでできることはあんまなさそうだな。 I met a woman named Gretchen in Trüberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied...
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
It seems you need a special key to...
Indeed, mastermind. Did you...
そうか、とりあえず町に行くか。ちょっとクリックできないわ。あ、誰かいる。
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Good morning.
Excuse...
あんま関係
You've
ない
got... It's heartbreaking to... Everything...
全部一緒じゃねえか。
Small ads. They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle.
こんな街で映画館は入れないのか。じゃあこっち行くか。わあ、ちょっと待って、やってしまった。ちょっと待って、これでも店やってないしね。
There's a selection of us to... Wooden fences always...
こっち行けんのかな。戻れるか。
This cat again.
こっちに人いるかも。つうかこのゲームずっとこの BGM がないで、なんともこう
That's some sturdy, full-grown...
これを使うのか。さっきね、キツネに使えそうだな。こっち行けないか。走れ走れ。こいつに使えるかな。あ、使えない。いや、違うところで使うのか。
犬ワシさんウィッス。
どうも。ウィス。
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good...
あ、煙出てる。そういうことか。このじいさんはあんま関係なさそうだね。
This table!
こっちに入るか。ホテルの人に話を聞こう。あ、右空いてる。
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was a flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind. A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing an quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation.
確かに怪しい。
They have
名前
connections
名
to
前
the
的な。
top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
強盗通報したい。そうね。でもケーブルカーかな。
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
しまった。同じ
I've heard enough.
ことが繰り返しだった。
Anything else?
じゃあ通報しよう。
I'd like to report there was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house?
めっちゃ驚いた。
Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
警察来るの
I will keep you
この街
informed.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
結構増えるな。
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzen
強
shots
盗を
and
通
just
報
made
したい
off.
って言った後だと皮肉にしか聞こえない。
確かに。娘さんは本当にテレビが好きですね。どういう
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
まあ見りゃ
Your
わか
daughter
る。
really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box.
あ、こっちにいるのか
She's
娘
got her mind set on extraterrestrials
地球
and
外生
alien
物という世界
worlds.
に夢中なの。
Nonsense, don't you think? Anything else I can do for you?
ビールをもらえますか。
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster. There you go.
ちょっとビール。そこで飲むんかい。しかもコースター落としとるし。ちょっと飲み方や。コースター拾っとかんと。このコースターなんか使えるのか。こっちに娘がいるのかな。あ、いた。
Hey. She's almost in a trance.
仕方
She seems very Science fiction. Something involving spaceship.
テレビ消したり
Please don't stand there.
怒られた。
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
1967
Have you
年
been
と
living under a rock?
確か
With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before.
VR はもっ
Are
と
you
すごい
from
ぜ。
another world as well?
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans,
サンダーバードって
I'm
言われて
Amy.
た
My
ら
mom
耐えられ
owns
な
the
かっ
place.
た。
70,000 light years from home. The
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg. So it is worlds
もっ
apart.
とウィットに飛んだこと言わなきゃいけなかった。
Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a
大
famous
丈夫かこ
cybernetician
の
too?
子は。宇宙飛行士とか言っといた方がいいのかね。ここはね。
Sorry, I'm just an ordinary space pilot.
Oh, okay.
つま
Don't
ん
be
ねえ
sad.
反応しやがって。
Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even rulings into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers?
何この
Can you
会
make
話。
things disappear?
たくさんのキャンディーを消せるよ。僕の構図残高のことなら子供に言うジョークじゃねえんだよな。うるさいことも消せるよ。
I can make nosy kids disappear.
Don't be mean.
Stay Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Your uncle was a wizard?
Wizards? They aren't even real.
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
地球人じゃないって証明できる。
Modern cuisine. A lump of meat garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take this with me, but I love cheese cube.
取るんじゃない。
They serve traditionally hearty
なんか
local
蒸
meals
し
in
たがっ
this
てな
place.
い？
Apparently, a few
めっちゃ蒸
maggots
したがっ
found
てる。
themselves a lovely home in there. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase.
今ケーブル化をなんとかしないと。
There's something funny about that glove.
ここ入れんのかな。
Locked.
自分の部屋にちょっともう一回行ってみようか。
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
Not なんかベッドの下になんかあるな。なんだこれ。名簿みたいな。翻訳されてないからわかんないけど。あんま関係ないのかな。ここ何これ。意味ないのかな。これが気になる。
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
何に使うね。
I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
ちょっと一旦戻ってみるか。
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car.
キーか。キーなんてどっかあるのかな。
Question. What was it again that we needed that key for?
We need the master key to get the cable car running in the first place. Why don't you take a look around
そ
town?
うか。
Anything else I can help you with?
Yes. I want...
Presume who else would steal a paper on
So,
the day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here?
why Trüberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice. But also a little weird, don't you think?
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. but then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
I've heard enough. Thank you. Were you just in New York, or did you get to see the Rocky Mountains?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to then Canada and the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, on and on. Oregon, down to San Francisco.
Wow. You must...
Yes, and that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence.
You...
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
結局ここでできることってないのか。さっき拾ったアイテムってどこで使うんだろうな。まあいいや、もう一回待ち戻ろう。でもこのじいさんにはもう聞けることないよね。
Good morning.
Excuse...
大丈夫ですか？
Are you all right?
Please don't. I can't even save a...
ダメだ。拉致が。おい、何回やんねん。もう人がいないんだよね、こっちには。そもそも。登場人物って今のところ3人ぐらいしかいないんじゃない？街の人って。ここはいけないよね。どっかなんかクリックできるとこあんのかな？これ映画館だしな。また宿屋の人しかいないからね。それでもこっちに行けんのか。一番ここで行き止まりか。
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
なんでその取引はよくわかんない。部屋に落ちてただけだろ。
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Good morning.
Morning.
I noticed some...
Speak your mind.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
About the cable car.
The cable car leads at you.
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving.
By the way, the buffet is open.
釣りでもしてこよう。でもなんかどっかさ、ここ調べてなかったそういえば。
You better keep your distance.
Actually, it's quite a nice tape.
Be careful.
コースター。
Thank you, but I believe that...
It might be able to support a glass of beer,
マセカムシの
but
か
not
かっ
this
てたあれ
table.
じゃないよね。
Actually, it just needs one more meal.
そうだったり
My
して。
father used to say the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
どういうこと？ここでは使えるんだな、この2つは。
You bet.
まあまあいい。他に多分クリックできる場所がなんかあるのかな。ちゃんと見といた方がいいよな。
The mysterious VIP. Who is it?
いや、この辺変わんないんだよね。
There's a selection of Vista.
あ、これ修理できんちゃう。
コースターをテーブルの足の下に敷くのかな。
ああ、なるほど。
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
でも多分違う気がする。使えないんだ。2枚あればいいのかな。
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not that actually, it just needs one more.
そっか。あとちょっと。
My father used to say, the only thing more is, I think I...
そっかそっか。セリフをよく読んでなかった。まあ、抑えたところでなんだって話だけど、まあ、とりあえず今、コースター、もう一回ビール頼んで、もう一枚コースターもらえばいいのかね。何しても今ちょっと釣りに行こう。ここクリックするだけで移動してほしいわ。さあ、釣りの時間です。
I only need some bait.
餌がいる。
This cat.
餌って言ってもね、あ、餌の腐ってたやつでいいんじゃね。虫たかってたやつでいいじゃん。もう一回ビール頼めるかどうかちょっと試してみるか、ついでに。この映画館も、あ、ここなんかあるよ。洗濯物。
There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
意味はないのか。
A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering.
このハンガー、窓から取れんじゃね？
It's the window to my
あ
room.、
近いじゃん。取れそうだな。なるほど。これはちょっと試してみる価値あるな。ハンガー取って何に使うかだけど。ビールくれ、ビール。
Good morning. Have you talked to the police yet?
It's only going to be a matter of a...
What do you mean?
The police station is right next town. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
ここは開けてもらえないだろうし。
Look. I'll save you, my little friend.
あ、取れた。あ、これ餌じゃん、完全に。
I don't want to take this with me.
よし、あとはハンガーを取りに行こう。これも取れないのか。
Fresh air is still the preferred.
このハンガーどうすんだろう。これ取れない。
This muddle of spot telling more about the room's.
あ、ハンガーあるやん。
Just a hanger.
ハンガー2つ目。
Empty.
ハンガー2つで何ができんのかな。
We don't want to cover up these people's works of art. Creepy. This must be a local myth.
まあ、とりあえず釣りだ。
ジャスト、何か、
ジャスト、なぜジャストモニカ。走れ走れ。このね、端っこクリックするとね、デスクトップに戻るのなんとかしてほしいわ。フルスクリーンでやってんのに。さあ、これで釣りができる。釣り屋って何になるのか分かんないけどね。
Well then, Good catch.
そういえばここの左の草も取ったけど、あれどこで使うんだろうな。えらい大物釣ってないか。おいおいおいおいおい。ひて。え、どうなった？折れた？
What the? Can opener?
危な。なんでそんなん釣れるんだよ。あんだけ引いといて。そっか、危ないよ。缶切りなんか缶なんてあったっけ？そういえば。
Now it's a case for the metal restorer.
ちょっと何すんの急に。どういうこと？
I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self: make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
缶切りはもう拾えないのか？ちょっと待ってくれ。もう全然理解できないんだが、展開が。なぜ切る？どういうこっちゃ？なんでエコーかってるんだ？この鎧着て何かできんのか？歩くの遅いよ。早く歩いていただけませんかね。
Hilarious the unready? Is that you?
I don't want to frighten him.
子供かな？
喋ってくれなくなった。じゃあもうこのままホテルに入ろうじゃないか。
Truda would probably not approve of my appearance. Truda would probably not approve of my
入れないの
appearance.
か。歩き方よ。この鎧なんか意味あるのかな。
Hey.
No reaction.
I just wanted to say hi.
All right. Don't forget we need to get the cable car working.
まるで来てないかのように。
High voltage.
あ、ここで使える。
No, 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 Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
じゃあどこで使うんだ？使い道がないんだよな。
It seems you need a special key.
Indeed, mastermind.
キーは全然わかんないな。ここでできることなさそうだな。この鎧脱いでほしいんですけど。
Danger. High voltage.
ああ、この鎧着たままここ触るといいんじゃない？触れるんかーい。ち ょっと
I'll just leave it like that.
なんでやねん。もうわかんないわ。全然ついていけてないわ。ツッコミどころしかない。
It might be able to support a glass of beer, actually. My father used to say, the only thing
あと
moist.
キ
I
ー
think
さ
I
えなんとかなれば。
全身鎧が
Good morning.
アースとなってうんぬんかんぬん。
そういうことなのか。
I've been wondering.
This wobbling
電気を通さない素材なのかな。てか手は大丈夫なのかね。
Good morning.
Morning.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
God-forsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county. A dog had run off. Would you like to...
いや、いや。
Not really. Just,
Of course, Mr.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at home.
ここ入りたいね。またこいつか。
Look. Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Lenny of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
3号室。
Room 3. That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
あれか、
My
カ
mom
ーペッ
says
トの下
he's
か。
now living on planet No Good.
そこにキーがあるのかな。全然展開についていけてないけどね。想像以上に奇妙なゲームだった。
There really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk. And an almost empty bottle of
でもまだ
schnapps.
まだ全然話が始まってないんだよね。ここまでやっといて。
Bolts and
何これ
shoes.
どこで使うのこれ。
絶対誰か足取られてる。
そうっすね。穴開いてるわけですからね。ちょっと一応延長。
30分延長しました。
まあでもこれ以上延長なしかな。これ使って何ができるのか。
I need to know what happened.
Science fiction.
これできることはもうないかな。
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small. They don't seem to... This leads to the rooms.
あ、新聞があるよ。あ、コースターもう一枚あるよ。やったぜ。これでぐらつき抑えられる。そしたらじいさんがなんか教えてくれるかな。イライラしなくなって。
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Good morning.
Excuse me.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up...
So what's with the cable?
I used to own the cable car. In fact, the whole mine. Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine... the whole village.
男爵この人かよ。
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative,
出た、謎
a
の組織。
multinational conglomerate of enterprises. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
続けてください。
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Zülz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Trüberbrook Zülz and Trüberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Trüberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with their gigantic machines.
Please, go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
これだ。
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable car, the cable car. What do you want with it? There's nothing worthwhile up there. Don't bother me with your mumbo-jumbo, will ya? My faithful cat Claus has abandoned me. That's all I can think of right now.
クロースって猫のことか。どうすればいいんだろう。
Are you feeling any...
Thank you for asking. But
Who is Claus?
Claus is my tomcat. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, everything in this world...
猫なんていたかな。
Was Claus abducted?
I don't know.
狐のこと言
Claus
ってん
was
の。
always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared. You can't rely on
Any news about Claus?
nothing.
とりあえず
Please excuse me.
クロースを探すか、じゃあ。探すと言っても。こっち行けないのかな。
Wooden fences all...
おい毎回ここで同じことやってる。あの狐のことを言ってんだったら、あれを連れて行きゃいいのかな。あ、いなくなってる。あ、上にいたわ。いるわ。あ、この3つでおびき寄せるのか。
Nine lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
いい。じゃあどうにかして下ろさなきゃいかんってことか。
A beautiful, healthy tree. Acasoidu platanus, the sycamore maple. It won't be this easy getting close to it. Oh my. It looks...
どうすればいいんだろう。この3つのアイテムをどこで使うかだよな。
Nine lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
あ、こういうことか。ここで初めて布を使うのか。
Soft as a feather.
こうなるほどね。で飛び降りろと。どうすんの。ちょっと待ってむちゃくちゃやるようなこいつ。にゃーって言った。猫なのか。狐にしか見えないんだよな。戻ってればいいんだけど。あれ吹き矢だったのか、筒みたいなやつって。
It
あ、これだ。
won't be this easy getting close to it.
この3つのアイテムをどこで使うかだよな。 9lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
9 lives or not, I don't think it would survive that drop.
この3つのアイテムをどこで使うかだよな。 あれって確かむしり取ったやつだよな。
It would tear me to pieces.
ズタズタにされちゃう。
The cat doesn't seem to like humans.
じゃあどうすればいいんだろうね。
It would tear me. Good morning.
甲冑再び。
まあ、いやもう甲冑使えないんですよ。
Any news about
Nothing.
You've got
The name is
Tannhauser.
Please don't.
あ、まだ聞ける話があった。
Are you from around these?
You may. I put all I once was the. That's all.
Do you have any?
My spouse left me for good. An only claw. Alas.
What kind of a strange place is this?
Well, you should know. This used to be one of them. The fair and the fortunate came here for citizens that were. But it's all.
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
また怒る
Please excuse me, but I need to be on my own now.
いいか
I
ら
need
早く
some
よこ
rest
すんだ。
to mourn for claws.
いやいや、死んでんのかよ。
こ
Please
んにち
excuse
は
me.。
あ、こんにちは。あれ、なんか実績解除した。なんで実績解除したのかわかんないけど。
Actually, it's quite.
とりあえずじゃあ、さっきの猫をおびき寄せるには何かが必要ってことか。やっぱ食い物かな。
Good morning.
チームなどにあるアドベンチャーゲームでしょうか。
そうですね。
甲冑が人に見えて、あそこで縮こまってる可能性も。
でも甲冑どうにもできないんだよな。
Any news from the?
I'm sure your case is of
し
the
つこく
highest
聞く。
priority. Assuredly,
警
you
察の
would.
これはトルバーブルックっていう
I'll be leaving then.
Steam で
Make yourself
売って
at home.
るアドベンチャーゲームですね。まあ PS4 とか Nintendo Switch でも出てますけど。まあ
I don't want to take this with me. If
あれ
anyone.
ですよ。背景を全部ジオラマで作ってるっていうね。またやっちゃった。キャラクターは 3D だと思うんですけど、背景は全部ジオラマで作ったのを撮影してるっていう。
あ、
ちょっと
やはりですか。でもキャラだけは CG。
さ
This
すがに
crumbling
CG だと思い
socket
ます。
looks much nicer without the cheesy armor on.
この鎧ね、もうクリックできないんだよな。なんか変な形になってるけど。
It would tear me to pieces.
ここでやれることはもう
The cat doesn't seem to
ない
like.
ないのかな。人間が嫌いなようだな。まあでもこのじいさんでやれることは
ちなみに
ないと思う。
物語は事件を解決していくものでしょうか。
いや、まだね、何も始まってないんですけどね、お話的には。なんか一応 Steam の説明文を読む限りでは SF らしいんですけど、まだその SF っぽい要素がまだほぼ出てきてない。ちょっとだけ出てきたけど。その謎の人物がね、この主人公のなんかね、荷物をこうなんか盗んでいったみたいな。これでも、ここで使えるアイテムないんだよな。なんか論文かなんかを盗んでたんだったかな。ここじゃないのか。
I wonder what.
キーもまだ手に入ってないからな。
SF ですか。
Hey,
今は主人公が盗まれたものを取り戻しに捜索中と。
まあそういう感じですね。
And you really want to go?
why are you? Whatever we find over there could come on already.
まあその犯人がこのケーブルカーを使ってなんか逃げてったんじゃないかみたいな話だったのかな。
Okay.
Anything?
No thanks. Well then.
Bye.
で今ケーブルカーを直してるとこっていうか、ちょっとキーがないとどっちみち動かせないんで。
ちなみにこれ制作したところは有名所とかでしょうか。
いや、どうなんでしょう。メーカーどこだっけな。ちゃんと調べてないんですよね。ちょっと今回あんまりこう情報をこう入れないまんま始めちったんで。でもそんな別にメジャーなメーカーじゃないと思うんですよ。
Good
どうした
morning.
のかなこれは。
Would you mind lending?
This not don't but my face.
Please excuse me.
とりあえずは
前のアドベンチャーゲームでチェコのゲーム開発会社で有名所を教わったりなんで、
ああ、チェコのゲーム会社のやつなんかあったな。こいつをどうにかしなきゃいけないんだが、
It would tear me to pieces.
ちょっともうね、何回目もう6回
ク
目ぐらい
ロウスのこと聞いたら新しく情報をくれないかな。
聞きますかね。それか
Good morning.
ホテ
Excuse
ルの
me,
人
sir.
知ってるかな何か。
Any news about?
Nothing. Nothing.
You've got your.
Please don't.
でも変わんないです、
Do
ね。
you still have the-
選択肢は。
Please excuse me.
ちょっとホテルでもう一回聞いてみよう。でも聞いても多分こっちも変わらん気がするんだよな。こっちも警察のことしか聞いてないもんね。さっきから。
Good morning.
Morning, Miss.
ケーブルか。
About the cable.
Sure.
あ、来た。
Do you have an
あった
idea what became of the Baron's cat?
After he had lost the mine, the cable car, and his wife, all that remained was a kitten. If you are
What was it?
after he had lost, if you ask me,
Would you wrap up?
the cable it used, they are called a very
特に何も
I've
教え
heard
て
enough.
もらえない。
anything else.
確かそのチェコのメーカーサムロストシリーズ作った会社で有名なようで、
I'll be leaving the.
Make yourself
なんか
at
最
home,
近
Mr.
新作出してませんでしたっけ。まあ、なんだっけな。タイトル忘れちゃったけど。なんか雰囲気似てるゲームをなんか作ってた気がする。タイトル忘れちゃったけど。ここを調べると意味あんのかな。関係ないか。ちょっと待って。拾ったアイテムまだ使ってないの結構あるんだよな。どっか使える場所があんのかな。それか実はまだクリックできる場所がどっかあって気づいてない。
しばしさん、これは何きっかけで買ったんですか？
何きっかけでもないですね。Steam 見てて、あ、なんか良さげと思って買っただけですね。そんなもんっすよ、自分は。
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses. Some of the varnish is starting to come off.
割となんかこう、気になっなんかまあ Steam でいつも新作チェックはしてるんで、
There's something funny about
気になるのがあるとウィッシュリストに出たりする。
PV 見てなんとなくですか？
そうそうそうそう。なんか面白そうと思っただけですね。あ、なんか落ちとるよ。
modern garnished with looks a bit.
ね、あったわ。何これ。
This can must have
あ
fallen、off
これ
the
が缶
table.
か。さっき缶切りみたいなの、あ、でもあれはもう鎧壊すの使ってたもんね。これどこで使うんだ？缶を使うとこってどこだろうね。
ちょうどアバターで視覚にわら猫缶
猫か。あ、そういうことか。普通に猫の缶詰か。これでお、使えるぞ。
You like this, don't you?
まあでもわしは昔、
背景がしっかり世界乱してるから逆に探しづらい。
確
わら
かにね、ちょっと完全に溶け込んでたからな。前ね、猫に餌あげて思いっきり引っかかれたことあるからな。これで捕まえりゃいいんだよ。
It
今
would
だ。
tear me to pieces.
どうすれ
It
ばいいんだ。
seems to enjoy the food.
ガラスに横取りされそう。
なるほど。ここで段ボールが出てくるのか。むちゃくちゃしよるな、また。逃げられとるやんけ。
これで捕まえるのか。わら
段ボール意味ねえ。段ボール意味ねえ。すぐそばにおったやんけ。いいから、早く書き起こ
Good
せ
morning.。
じじい。
Excuse
Any news about...
Nothing.
今おったやろ。おい、
Please excuse me.
どこに行った？どこに行った？ホテルの中に入った？山の方に登ってったんかな？
あれ？いなくなった？
いなくなりましたね。いない。ちょっと待って。もう一回話してみるか。なんかセリフ変わってんのかな。普通にケーブルカーの話してみるか。
Good morning.
Excuse...
Would you mind lending me the...
The cable. There's nothing worse than my face.
ということはまだ猫
Please excuse me.
が見つかったってことになってないってことか。じゃあこの山の上に行ったのかな。ああ、ここになんか張り紙してあったね、猫の。いた。
Nowhere to run from here, kitty.
どうすんだよ。ああ
I think he passed out.
死ぬぞ。ひどい。触って大丈夫かしら。
Now I've got you.
ちょっと待って、アイテム扱いだよ。むちゃくちゃやな、ほんとこのゲーム。シュールだな、すごい。
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
しょうがないね。
Good morning.
じゃあ
Excuse
鍵を
me,
よこして
sir.
もらおうか。
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage,
じゃあ遺産も
my
株も
stocks,
全部ください。
my startups. Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key.
金の斧も銀の斧も。
I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please take it.
よしよし、これで進むぞ。ここ鍵を使うのかな。
Good job. The cable car is gone.
Now that the cable car is fixed, we need something to replace the missing
今度はゴン
dot.
ドラが必要なのか。
I have to insert a coin first.
あ、これ望遠鏡かこれ。ゴンドラにの代わりになるもの？船かな。ゴンドラの代わりになるものか。まあ船ぐらいしか思いつかないが。これがゴンドラになるのかどうかわかんないけど。違うか。さすがに無理か。
I put a nice fluffy blanket over the...
ダメか。ゴンドラの代わりになるものね。
Paddle boat rental. 1 out. Locked. I wonder what that is. Wooden fences always...
まあとりあえず一通りまた街を回ってみるしかないか。この辺もそのうちなんかあんのかな。
Good morning.
You have
あれ、もう喋れなくなった。じゃあもうホテルしかないな、あとは。 電話ボックスをコントロールにするのかな、それとも。
Good morning. About the cable car?
Sure. What?
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
車椅子を奪い取るしか。
Any news from the police office yet?
I'm sure he assured me.
I'll be leaving.
まあ要は椅子があればいいのか。
I need to know what happens next.
変わらんの。
I'm not tired. I don't.
部屋にはないな。やっぱ電話ボックスかな。つかもうずっとかこの何時間か絵がほぼ変わってないな。同じ場所を行き来してる。あれなんかレックできるようになってる。
Time waits for no man, not even in Trüberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
ハンガー使ってトゥームレイダー見たくやるしかない。
それだ。なんで気がつかなかったんだ。
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Ken.
アクロバティック
I
すぎ
like
る。
it.
そうか、折れて落ちて終わりだと思いますどう考えたって無理だ、そんなバカな。ないわディズニー映画かな。やっぱ落ちるじゃねえ。
Man, you're some
どう
klutz.
見ても
We'll
体
meet
重
on
を支えるほど
top.
上
In
手
case
そう
you
には
manage to
見
find
え
a
ない。
way.
負けに
See
落ちたし
ya.
ダメじゃんか。じゃあ2つになるのか。パラディーゾ。パラディーゾってなんだ。
Hello?
またシーンが飛んだの。動くの？
Hello?
どういうシーンなんだ。
Fascinating.
暗っ。ああ、フェードアウトしただけか。
Neck circumference 39
意識
centimeters.
失っとるやんけ。
Heart rate
普通に
66
落ちただけやん
steady.
け。
Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid.
はい、これ。
Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive. Possible myopathy.
これ自分なんじゃね。
Barrel-shaped thorax. Strongly noticeable funnel chest.
今喋ってるの。
Raisin-colored notes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly.
なんだ。
Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis.
Huh?
Extremities
What?
bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Hyperreflexia, mood agitated. Patient's condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Could you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling?
Ouch.
Who are you?
My name is Hans.
What are you doing here?
説明しろ。出なければ出なければなんなんだよ。
I was just about to ask you the same question.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
製造された。どういうことよ。
Assembled?
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
Only that I don't even understand this question either.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You are going to have an out-of-body experience in a moment.
そんなこと言っている。
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm afraid we can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly when you feel able to undergo a few more experiments. I'll be there to pick you up. The patient's status remains unclear.
I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Dr. Remmler, please behave.
They took away all my cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room. I tried protesting, but to no avail. What have I gotten myself into? It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far. There. It's covered in mold. No water pressure. Or clogged. It's calcified. Memories of my dorm room. They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here. Why, of course. But where?
え、取れるの？マジか。
It's locked tight. Brute force won't help. Darn.
ボイスレコーダーに向かって所持品は全て取られた。全部取られた。
I'm not tired.
ボイスレコーダー持っとるやんけっていうね。取られてねえわ。
An anatomical model of a kind of human. Hey, buddy.
え、またなんか変なことすんじゃねえの？どうした？身長高くなってないか？
Where the heck am I?
どうした？さっきの骨。
A fuse box. The lid is hanging off its hinges.
なんか不自然になってるけど。
Fried.
骨どこへやった？わら。
骨はあ、ここはしご使える。
I could use this to climb to the hatch.
そんなガバセキュリティなんだよ。
ベッド膨らんでますよ。
あ、そういうことか。
I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws.
あ、そういうことね。ベッドに寝てるから大丈夫。開けられないのか。
I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws.
ネジを外す道具は
Fried. Where the heck am I?
ここに入ってるとしか思えないんだが、ネジを外すと
It's locked tight. Brute force. No water pressure.
なんかパッと見 それらしいものはなさそうだけど、この中にはヒューズボックスの中にはないか。ベッドの下にもない。
Where the heck?
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
あれ
Are you
Let me go.
Third,
準備はでき
Fine then. I'm ready. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move. Now just get going already.
let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
こんなテストをどっかで見たな。なんだろうこれ。
The universe. But it could also be a cup of latte from a top-down perspective.
I knew
ロール
it.
シャッハ検査かな。
まあそんな感
Second
じ。
image?
どれもあれだな。まあ
A
多分あんまり
spaceship.
こう真剣に選んでも意味ないんだろう。
Andromeda. Oh. No, it isn't.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
同じやんけ。
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. That's that. Mr. Tenhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. It's your decision to make. We both know you'll run out of excuses sooner or later. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up, then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to
冷静に考えたら
commence.
ベッド膨らんでるね。
Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
じゃあ結局ここから出ることはできんのか。まだそのネジを外すドライバー的なものが手に入ってないんだよな。あ、
I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws.
じゃあもうここでできることはないからまた呼ぶしかないか。
Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
Fine then, I'm ready.
こう同じことの繰り返しになるのか
That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy.
な。あの鍵を取んなきゃいけないんだよね。これをね。
Could these be the keys to the main entrance?
I know exactly what you are up to. Forget it.
取ろうぜ。
He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even
スイ
the
ッチって
slightest
何の
move.
スイッチ？これは
Could you adjust the contrast settings?
他に調べるとこあるか。なんかなさそう。おうちち。なんもないか。
Now just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up. We are going to and you will tell first.
全部同じっぽいな。ちょっと答えを変えてみるか。
Robots, or to be more precise, perhaps
I'm sick.
you are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image.
An angel, or maybe Valkyries? You Germans like Valkyries, don't you?
Remarkable. And maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally.
進展がない。
What a trip.
何かあるのか。
Fried.
それとも何回もあのテストをとりあえずやんなきゃいかんのかな。
It's locked tight. No water. They don't seem to take high and rather not know.
特に変わんないもんね。
Where the heck am I? Where the heck am
呼ぶしかないか。
Are you?
Let me
ここがポイントなのかな。検査は拒否する。
I refuse to take part in your tests.
As you wish.
あれ。
Are you?
Let me go.
First.
嫌だね。
I don't want to.
Late.
変わらんね。 まあとりあえずあれかな、なんかテストの組み合わせがあったりするのかね。
Fine then.
あと6分しかないじゃないか。
That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy.
セリフがちょっとずつ変わってる。
He's going to flip the switch on me if I may.
Could you adjust the contrast setting?
クリックできるとかないんだよな。 なんかなぜか地面クリックするとなんか出るけど煙がなんだろうなこれ。
Now just get
この3枚の画像の答えの組み合わせが何かあるのか。
A mesh like the neural pathways of a nervous
Fascinating. Sick.
A spaceship. The Andromeda.
Just as
あれさっきと同じの選んじゃったな。
A beautiful.
And
素
maybe
晴ら
let's.
しいっていうやつを全部選ばなきゃいかんのかな。
Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
ちょっともう一回チャレンジしてみよう。
Let. Fine then. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get.
If let's start a sort of we're going and you will take first.
これさっきこれで素晴らしいって言ってたっけ。
A mesh of dot like the neural path.
Fascinating. Sick.
これをまだ選んでない気がするんだよな。最初に間違ってこれ選ぼうとして宇宙船をどうも選んでたっぽいからね。
Cookies, molehills, and daddy issues. What
If you say so. Now image
ああダメだ。
a beautiful. Have you
remark and let.
宇宙船にしなきゃいかんのか。
Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence.
そっか、それで開くの
Knock
か
on
ど
the
うかわ
door
かん
when
ない
you feel
とりあえ
ready.
ずあと4分以内にここはちょっと抜けていきま
I
す。
think I'm sobering up again finally.
進展がない。
What a trip.
Are you?
Fine then. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get go.
Let's sort of weird, and you will first
A mesh like the
fast set
宇宙船で
a spaceship, the Androm.
just as it's like.
大量。
変なところにループ
Image
されたになりますね。
A beautiful. Have you ever?
And maybe let's.
素晴らしいとは言ってないな。期待通りとしか言ってない。
Now we only need
あ
to
れ
get
茶
a
番
few things
で
set
も茶
up.
番にする
Then
と
we'll pick
集
you
中しろっ
up
て言われる
once the
もんね。
proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you
何
feel
がい
ready.
けないんだこれ。やばい、あと3分でこ
I think
こ
I'm
は
sobering up again finally.
進まない気がするぞ。
What a trip.
少なくとももうここはいけないしな。
I'm feeling a light breeze of air.
そういう風を感じる。ちょっと待って、今何か言ったな。
I'm feeling a. Maybe I can
体を
squeeze
ねじ込
through.
めるかもって。いや、でも、ここのネジを外さなきゃいけないんだよね。ネジがあんのかと。
全部期待されてない回答をするしか。
ああ、なるほど。そっちの路線もあるか。じゃあもう残り2
Are
分
you
それをちょっ
Let
と
me
チェッ
go.
クして。
Fine then.
でもどれがどれだったっけ。最初の質問は
That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get.
Let's. So we're going, and you will first.
ロボットってどうだったっけ。
Robots or to.
I knew
What
it.
did I do?
Second image.
You are aware.
If you now image
An angel or.
remark and
あれ 3問目は全
maybe
部素晴らしいって言っちゃうね。どっちにしても関係ないのか。
now we only need to get a few
いや
things
質
set
問に
up.
答える
Then we'll
の
pick you
は
up
そもそも間
once
違って
the
るってことか。
proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
鍵をどうやって取るかだよな。
I
そこ
think I'm sobering up again finally.
まあ鍵
What a
ちょっと
trip.
なぜ三つ目だけ2つしかないのか。
確かに鍵もあるけど、そもそもそのネジを外すための道具がまああればいいんだよな。ただそれらしいものはこの部屋にはないので、まあいいや、残りの時間でもう一回やるか。ちょっともう一回よく部屋を見てみよう。なかなか進まんね。こういうゲームってこう詰まると本当に進まな
Are
い。
you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
まあ、次配信するときは
3
こう
つ目の空白部分を選択できる可能性が。
まさかそんなメタな
Fine then. I'm.
2つしかないと思うんだよね。あと1分ってこの多
That
分30
slumber
秒ぐらいしか
morale
ないから
smoothie sure made me dizzy.
まあもしかしたらここでなんかクリックしなきゃいかんのかもしれんが、
He's going to flick this. Now just get going already.
まあとりあえず今日はでもここまで
Let
かな。
sort of we're going, and you will first.
The
ありえ
unit.
そうだが、
I said.
まあ一応調べてみましょうか。全部宇宙
A
にしてみる
space.
とか
The
ね。
Andro.
Just in.
あ、本当にあ
Are
っ
we
た。
done soon?
本当にあった。
This isn't really
マジで
optional.
どういうこと？
And we're- maybe you had us.
でも
Let's
変わん
keep.
ない。まあでも今日はとりあえずここで終
Now
わり
we
かな。
only need to get
何
a
も変
few
わってない
things
けど。
set up. Then we'll pick
じゃあ
you
とりあ
up
えずちょっと今日は
once
ここ
the
で終わりま
proceedings
す。
are about to commence.
まあ続きやる
Knock
かど
on
うか
the
わかんない
door
け
when
ど
you、feel ready.
気が向いたらやります。
I think I'm sobering up again finally.
お疲れ様でした。
What a trip.
お疲れ様です。